Hey guys, and welcome back. So we found
Hold
Captain
on.
Thomas,
I'm just going to.
and we need to make some medicine for him, but we need to find the book from the surgeon. So the book's over here. We're gonna go essentially all the way back from where we started.
The fourth bell.
Okay, there's a guard there. We have to go slow, guys. We got scrap materials, armorer's kit. Okay, and then he's gonna head to that stairs. Has he gone down it? Oh, that was me walking.
Huh? Eh?
What was it I wanted?
Snake. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm not here. I believe this will lead us to a place where we can just walk through and we won't get into trouble. The courtyard. Yes! Yes! We made it, guys.
For he is a good Christian and a fine man. Amen.
Guard,
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's alms you want, go to the kitchen.
sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas. Where from?
I ran into him when I was begging along the road, and he gave me a bit of food. I wanted to thank him.
Thomas helps folk a lot, it's true. But you won't be able to do that now. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
What exactly is wrong with Thomas?
He was badly wounded in a fight. It looked for a while like he wouldn't live to see the dawn, but he got a bit better. Only a few days ago he caught a fever and the Sawbones is away with Lord von BERGOW. And that fever ain't letting up.
I'll be going.
Thanks. It's Jesus, who laid down his life for our sins. I beg you and the guardian angel to take him to a good servant.
Oh, this is the bathhouse. Map. We're in the right area? Oh, so it is past here.
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here. Or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I can see if I've...
Hey, I need some decent grub.
Oh, I'll be going.
Go. If they left at least a crust of... Not one step past the kitchen. If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And have to go on duty too.
Okay, so I need to find him food.
Bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
Does he have any food?
Thanks, merciful God. Your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongs and showed us the power of look down on our...
What's the matter?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me, and then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
But the blacksmith is just around the corner.
I know he is, only he tells me to wait, that he's got more.
Seems to me...
I wouldn't be surprised that...
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here.
Yeah, I haven't learnt how to make lockpicks yet.
Fanker the cook.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that harpy want?
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
She told me you always open it with some implement. I'll gladly do it if you tell me where to find one.
Jesus, why do you even talk to that woman?
I'm supposed to help out around here.
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Although you just got out of jail though, eh? Just don't get up to any...
Sure.
Okay, so he's got some lockpicks. And a red pot. Here's a red pot.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed...
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along. What a day. I burned the roux in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison.
Let's see if we've got any irks when it comes to stealth. The dirtier you are, the harder it is for others to see you, but beware, they can still smell the dirt over you. You wanted for a crime. Main level.
I don't know what that
We'll
gamekeeper's
deal with those
up to
later.
again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker. Who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
Christ, pardon me.
What did I do to deserve this? Oh!
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
You can start picking locks by holding A. If you have a lock and pick in your inventory, the cursor size. Okay, we can figure it out.
Ruth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
What did I do to deserve this? Oh!
Where's that ginger? Herr Deck, how am I to make that gingerbread? I'll bet it was that ninny Dorker who took it. Why do I even bother?
So they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half cooked.
Today's a
Alright, we should have just done that to begin with. We got up there the hard way.
I apologize.
Christ almighty! Pain!
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon.
That doesn't do me any good. Oh!
Nope. I don't want to get caught that time.
The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
I haven't had a bite to eat since noon yesterday. Where did they get to?
Okay, we'll take these.
Starving.
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be. Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Nope. Well, this is cool. This would be a cool place to live.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
I know you're lying.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
They lit me up.
You know I was locked up? For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spent the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice for you.
And you are?
I already told you. I'm a maid here.
We already know her name is Catherine. There we go. Did she take the book? There we go. Feverfew, ginger, elderberries. Elderberry lifts. Elderberry. There we go.
The 7th bell.
You'll need wine. 3 handfuls of... So we'll need wine. And... three handfuls of 2 ginger and 2 handfuls. So 3 handfuls go in for 3 turns on the boil. 1. Add the fever few and boil for 2 turns. Grind the elderberry leaves and add them to the cauldron. Add the ginger finally. Distill. Okay. So 3. That's not what I want. Three handfuls of fever dew. Okay. What's getting grinded? Handful of elderberries. So the elderberries go on the mortar and pestle. So we'll quickly... quickly grind those. One. Two. Three. Boil for 2 turns. Okay. Then add the ginger. Move up. And then add the one.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Why isn't it working? I'm glitched. Glitched me out. You don't have all the ingredients. I don't have all the ingredients because it glitched on me. No, I have all the ingredients. What's it on about? Okay, so wine. One. Two. Three. And then boil for 2 turns. Then flip it. Move it up. And then 1 mortar and pestle. Then 2 ginger. And then still. Grind the elderberry leaves and add them to the cauldron. Add the ginger. Yep.
9th bell. Only 3 to go.
Okay. I forgot to grab that first. Come on, please work. Fever! Perfect.
Ah, I didn't boil it enough, did I?
What do you mean? It's probably not the highest. Fever. Tonical. Okay. So Hans doesn't have much time left. Reach level 10, new perk point.
And don't gobble everything.
Make sure there's a goose in salt prepared. And that it's not too sweet like the last time. Ow! God, it
Okay, I'm very nervous now, guys.
Huh? Huh. Strange. I must be mad. To hell with it.
Hopefully that other guard isn't up here. Yes. Did we get here in time?
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von BERGOW, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoy.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Very interesting. Are we back in a cell again? Me and good old Hans.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
Finally.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Rattay showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
We all should share our guilt.
Some attack towns, others prefer to abduct the king and intimidate him.
Wenzel der Faule, a lazy, incompetent king who neither wants to rule nor to surrender the privileges the throne provides. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
If anyone's a traitor, it's Sigismund, Lord von Bergow.
Henry!
That's all right, Lord Capon. Your escort speaks from the heart. I respect that. But the question of traitors is a more complex one. Is not a monarch who neglects his responsibilities to his realm more a traitor than one who wants to put it to rights? Or do you regard your Wenzel as a good king?
Well, King Wenceslas may not be perfect, but at least there was peace while he was on the throne.
That cannot be denied. Entirely. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzik are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Okay. Are we upgrading Pibbles?
Gentlemen, follow me.
Back in the saddle.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
Careful.
Is he gonna... He said he's got a place for us to befit our station, so he's gonna throw us in a stable, right?
The jail cells are down there, but I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Take your equipment. What's the military sword? I already had fever tonics the whole time. Alright. Alright, let's finally we got a good sword. Where's the belt? There we go. And we can put that there, that there. Body chainmail, we don't have any chainmail. Okay, cool. Nice. Wrong button.
Look
Do I
what I
have
have
anything?
for you.
Alright.
Okay, we'll go and get a horse. I think we'll replace Pebbles. Pebbles, we're gonna replace you. So we'll go like this. Keep pressing the wrong button.
Good day to you.
I'm here for
I'm
a
here
horse
for some
intake.
horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. Only yesterday you were delivering horseshoes, and today you have your own horse? I'm amazed. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yep. Sorry, peoples. He's a bit of an upgrade.
I took a
Got the
look at
horse.
Herring.
And?
I'll take your
I'll
horse.
take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
So I heard.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Why do you call him Herring?
Well, because he's like salted fish. He can travel a long way and he stinks a bit. And you're able to ride?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, let's tack him. There we go.
Come on then. A ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good.
Alright guys, well we're going to end this episode here. So if you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.